Hello and welcome to this quick video on justify text, the unknown alignment option in Excel. Now, justify text is perfect for scenarios where you have some explainer text. It may be that you are using a sheet of a workbook to document how that workbook functions. So how important calculations or input cells of that model or that report may work so that you or others can come back and review at a later point. A good idea, I would say. On this sheet at the moment, I have a lot of text which is looking quite terrible. Now, to use the justify option, I would begin by widening column B, where the text resides, to something that I'm happy with. So maybe I'll widen it to around about where column E once was. Still pretty bad. But now I will select the cells that I'm hoping to align this text to. So if I select B2 down to maybe B13, and this is just a bit of guesswork. And then on the Home tab, the Fill button, quite close to the end, and Justify. And that will justify that text over those rows. Now, the first thing you may notice is that I selected to row 13 and it aligned them up to row 7. So don't worry about being too precise with the rows you select, because the justify option will take care of it. The other thing that's important to notice is that this is not wrap text. This is different. You can see that the text is actually on different cells or different rows on this sheet. They're not wrapped within one like wrap text would do. Pretty cool. Now, what would happen if there was additional text added at a later point? Okay, so here we are. Some additional text has been added, and you can see that the justify option does not automatically justify again. And that may not be a surprise. It is a button you click. It is not a formula or something that automatically calculates. So we're going to have to do it again. Now, it's pretty obvious how many rows I need this time. So I will select the text again with just that one additional row. Come back to Fill and Justify, and it's reapplied. I have undone my previous actions to say one last thing on that justify align, and it goes back to the selection of the rows again. If I select only 5 rows, or 4 rows actually, down to row 5, and I come over to Fill, Justify, because I have not selected enough rows, I get this nice prompt telling me that it will extend the selection for me. So once again, don't worry too much about being that accurate with rows, because if you select too many, it will adjust. And if you select too few, you get this nice message. I click OK and the justify is performed. So that was a real quick video on a kind of unknown alignment option to many Excel users. It is quite niche in its use, but very handy for a text-heavy sheet, such as a kind of documenting sheet and explainer text of a workbook. If you enjoyed this video, please click that subscribe button to be notified about the latest tutorials at this channel. Take care, and I'll see you again soon.